Hello, and welcome to my Season 6 match against Stef for the Dominion League / Throne Room Cage match. And it looks like he's joined the game and ready to go, so we'll just get started. The stream appears to be up. So everything should be in working order. So like I said, we're playing all these games with Throne Room. It looks quite nice here. Just throning torturers or even bakers or tournaments, miss any of the stuff. It's nice to throne. The opening isn't clear to me. I'm thinking remake actually. Though I could see some other things also. But we're gonna try double remake and see how that goes. So far it's going well. So you'll try and build the torture thing, but it's possible they just take the curses and trash them pretty quickly, depending on how fast you get your chain going. You still want to attack them though. I would say the best prize by a long shot is the princess, just because there's no buy on this board. Although again, you can get duchies out of the remakes, duchies and harems out of the remakes. So I think that's pretty nice. Yeah, so we're gonna try and get a bit of a torture engine going while simultaneously trying to get the province. And so far my draws are really nice. Just really, really nice. He doesn't have collision either. We'll see if he gets everything together here, but my first shuffle was perfect. His was not perfect, but very, very good still. This is actually pretty okay as far as it goes. And now I'll remake a remake. I think, well, let's see. I'll either remake a remake or I'll do 2 coppers. I guess I could remake silver torture, or remake silver and remake. That might actually be good here. We still have quite a few coppers. So we could keep the... Let's just go for the draw. He's a little better trashed here, which is nice. I think I'm actually going to take a Throne Room now. I should be able to kill 2 coppers here and buy a 4. Or this is also okay. Do I want to shuffle? without my tournament and remake in this native village. I probably don't. I'm not actually sure about that though. He doesn't have tortures yet, but again, he's a little thinner than I am. I expect to get to 8 here, or I wouldn't be surprised at least. That's a little depressing. We'd like to, well, I can pick it up now. Would like to throne room one of these guys. How much money will I have? I've trashed 2 silvers. I would like to get a province, so I think I do that. This is looking very nice for me. Followers is even a pretty good price here. Still, because there's still lots of curses left, and the attack is not. The attack, if you torture them and they take curses, then you play the attack, and it all gets thrown away. As long as I continue to draw my deck each turn, well, most turns, then I should have a pretty easy win. If we're able to get the princess, then we'll definitely just build more this turn. Well, we'll probably just build more this turn anyway. So there goes those curses. It wouldn't be impossible for me to get more than one. Prize this turn, but not all that likely. Okay. Alright. If I had one more tournament, we would probably do this a little differently, but we don't, so. And I can even set aside a province. And now we need to think about whether we'd like to remake these coppers into silvers, or whether we'd just like to lose them. I think we just want to lose them. Though a case could be made for making them silvers, because the deck is very, very, very thin now. Let's lose them. let's get... We don't want too many tournaments just because then there's this risk of him getting a province and blocking it, which he may get a province next turn here. I'm like way ahead, but I'm still terrified I'm gonna botch it up somehow. We should be able to get the steed and the followers this turn. No problem. Although he could block the tournaments as well. Okay. So here we're going to take the followers. He's resigning. Yeah, I got perfect remake shuffle on my first reshuffle and was first player, so it was just all going my way for that whole game. Alright, I'm first again. Yeah. This looks like a counselor and bank thing with support from just all this garbage. I'm saying garbage, but it's all really good stuff. So, if you're really worried they might attack you, you can put 2 lighthouses in. But besides that, you pretty much just want a lot of council rooms and throne rooms. But I think you do want a university. Though I'm not sure if you want to open with the remake or with the potion. Or if you get the potion on your shuffle. I think I'm going to go potion lookout. Just because all the gaining's good. Yeah, I would say Jester and Thief are kind of useless here. I mean, I guess at the right time if you know they aren't protected by Lighthouse, but usually it's better just to get something else here. Alright, so we're mirroring on the openings. That happens a lot with Stef and I. The question is, do I want a second lookout now? Or silver? And I can see arguments for both. You have to be able to buy one bank at some point. It's not so important. actually be second lookout. Stef agrees. You know, he gets a remake. Yep. This is really excellent stuff to make miss a shuffle. He may not be able to buy a university. Nope, he does. I guess I'll take a lighthouse. I'm not. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. I don't really know when I have a couple of states in here, so I'm going to play the councilman first, but I'm not sure when I add if I need to add the remake. I probably do. Okay. This is okay. So, I think the lighthouse might have been bad. I don't know if I forgot this the first time I played Body University. No. Okay, I'm going to remember here. Okay. Usually I forget to stonemason overpay potion stuff. And here I'm actually going to go silver into throne room, estate into silver. Buy a, well, I'm not going to buy anything, but you could put the second light. Yeah. I think no. As long as we have enough money to get to a bank. He's not out of it here. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what his draws are like, but this game is not over. By any stretch. So I would have needed to actually draw some stuff there that time for it to really be over. This is really sad for him, though. I'm going to play my lookout even though I have at least some chance of having a similar outcome. But it didn't happen. Okay. I think I have like a I don't really want more universities beyond that, but so he goes for the Jester. I'll add a second lighthouse, I think, and not worry too much about that. He may gain something this turn with it, though. It's possible. Hopefully I have enough money here to buy bank. Well, I should pretty easily. I'm going to throne room the council room after playing a university. We're all just going to have huge starting hands. Like, we're just going to fire off every time here. You have to only watch out for the stonemasons. I don't really know. It seems pretty unlikely that I could end it this turn, but we'll have to look out for it. Certainly within a couple turns we'll be able to 3-pile. Like, it could end my turn after this turn. It's possible. I guess he's going for lots of gains on me on these Jester plays right now, since I don't have a lighthouse in play here. He can get lots of lookouts. The lookouts are pretty okay because they're remake fodder. So I guess he has more draw, right? He has more council rooms, doesn't he? Maybe not. I'll get a copper. That's okay. I don't think I can end it. I would have to end it on, like, throne rooms and lookouts, I think. Or, sorry, on council rooms and lookouts in universities, probably. I have a lot of gains, but I don't know that I have that many. We may not have time to get to banks. Depending. I mean, I doubt we'll have time to get to banks. The way this game's going. He might buy one. It's remakeable into a province for him. The only good thing is I don't have to score any points here. So that's something. The only bad thing is I have to gain like 12 cards to end it. I would have to, I mean, he might buy some points. I would have to pile the universities for sure, which means I'll have to remake into a potion. Who got the lookout? He gave me the lookout, so that's nice. And then I'll have to stonemason stuff into other stuff. The thing what he's getting. Remakes or a throne room and a remake? 2 throne rooms. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely try and pile out here. For sure. That will be my goal. So what do I want to gain with the university? One of these guys. But which one? Probably the council room. Okay. Do I have to get the, well, How many throne rooms do I have? Maybe not enough. Well, I still have a lot of universities too. Okay. Okay. And I have lots of money. I don't know what's in my deck though. Let's just think about this and see if it works. So if we'll have the buys. So if we gain another if we gain another council room, then remake, well, yeah, if we gain another council room, but then we can't guarantee what we draw. How many universities have I played? 1, 2, 3. How many do I have? This may not work. Well, it may work with like a 50% chance of success or something. Oh gosh. So I need more throne rooms. I gotta figure out how many universities I have, because if there's another one in here, then 1 university, 2, 3 universities, 4 universities. Okay, now we're here. Alright, so I gain a university, or I gain a council room. I remake maybe that's not the easiest. Anyway, gain a council room, remake lookout into a potion, and copper into nothing. Then I draw it all, and I'm done playing actions. Then I'll have to pay 4p 6 P to get the stuff. Get that stuff. That's not gonna work. Maybe if I gain a throne room. Let's gain a throne room and maybe double stonemason. Maybe that'll do something for us. Okay, I should have had more, whatever they're called. I should have had more throne rooms. Okay, so now we could play 2 remakes. We could throw in a remake and get say a council room, a throne room, and a lookout. And then we would need $10, which we have exactly. Is that really it? Okay, let's check again. So we do a throne room on a remake, gaining council room, 2 throne rooms, and a lookout. And then we overpay stonemason twice to pile out the lookouts. Jeez. Okay, that works. There may have been other ways to do that as well, but I expect there were probably other ways to do that as well. But anyway, that one worked, so. Alright, Stef's going first now. It's a big engine again. You can't really make use of the fortress, so you just prefer minstrels unless there's a pile running out. Whoops. Which chapel is pretty good opening here. I mean, maybe not. Yeah, I think he's still open witch. I don't know what I'm gonna open. Workshop chapel, maybe. So he's doing a hunting party. I think I would have gone for the witch. There's always a chance when you open the witch chapel that you just bury them in curses before they can get their deck back together. And in those cases, I'd say you just win. So I don't really like the hunting party opening, though. Maybe he's gonna skip chapel. I don't know. I think I'm gonna open workshop chapel, which I guess I can do the chapel first. This is fine. I might get a silver actually with my workshop. what did he do? He chapeled some stuff away. His hunting party drew nothing. Chancellor himself. I could get a throne room. That's mildly interesting. But no, I think a silver is okay here. Good chapel shuffles for Jeff. For me. I'm talking about myself in the third person. Which that's my name, by the way, for those who care. I guess I get a throne room next. Probably. I mean, how many times could he have played his witch by now? 30? No. Not 30 times. Maybe 12 times? Are people talking in Stef's chat? Nope. Stef must not be streaming. He's obviously a little bit ahead of me. Well, a lot of bit ahead of me. Maybe throne room's bad. Could get a nomad camp. The reason I say throne room is just to be a little tricksy. But I could do something less terrible also. I could chapel even. I don't think so. Could chapel buy silver and then next turn buy market throne. Well, that actually sounds a little bit better than my other idea. I think I can throne room and buy. I could get a witch. We're just trash the curses as they come in at this point. Well, he actually still could maybe give me curses, but he doesn't really need to. Yeah, so I get throne room market here. And then that's pretty much every piece of crap card in the decks. He's got the hunting party. He can keep it. I really think he should have opened witch. But I'm sure he'll be okay. Maybe he can get one now. That makes me want to buy a hunting party so that I can keep my deck clean and draw my workshop with my throne room. Look at how beautiful this isotropic art is. Look at this thing. What is this? What kind of king? What are these lions playing soccer? Soccer playing lions. Workshop's really nice on this board. It's a cool card. Throne Room's really nice on this board. It's a cool card. I could, if I wanted to, draw the not Throne Room the Workshop, but Throne Room the Hunting Party, and play it that way. You might get like Throne Room Nomad Camp, Throne Room Minstrel. I'm not sure which silver. He can do a lot of things. Surely one more Throne Room, I think. I mean, I think right now he could use another Throne Room. Maybe I'll just wait to chapel once I have more curses. That sounds maybe terrible. Just wait till you have all the curses. Then chapel. Good plan. Because he could put in 2 more next turn. Minstrel Throne. Yeah, he will put in 2 more next turn. So, keeping that in mind, let's do it this way. I could do both and gain a whatever this thing is called. Hunting nomad something. What is that card? Nomad Camp. Does he have a couple silvers? Yeah, he's got 1 silver. Oh no. I've been cursed. I got about a witch. I don't think it would have mattered. Pretty lopsided game so far. Although I definitely overextended a bit on my last turn in the last one, where I wasn't really sure I could end it, but I just kind of thought I could end it. Oh well. That's more fun to do it that way. Sometimes you surprise yourself. It's fine. Maybe he's wearing, as long as I don't like try and pay attention too. Maybe he'll wear himself out, and I'll be fresher. As long as I don't get bored. So far, all of the A division matches have ended in ties, 3-3. And I was kind of, I mean, the odds of this are like vanishingly small. But it would be pretty funny if the whole season came out 3-3 for everything. He's going for the mint. He's minting. Stef loves mint. Stef's really good with mint also. I guess, I don't know if he's going to buy gold eventually, but it kind of seems like he probably could have just trashed those with Chapel, but I guess he didn't draw everything this time. No, he did. So he must have plans to mint golds, because otherwise you would just trash that garbage with your Chapel. Well, this is a crappy turn. I'd like a minstrel, please. The throne room. In action. And another hunting party. That's a really garbagey turn. That wasn't that garbagey, but it's a pretty garbagey turn. Now I get like 2 more curses. That's fun. I don't actually know how much the mint pays off in the end. Probably quite a lot. Oh good, he didn't get to throne room it. The witch, that is what I'm referring to. I assume he buys a gold now. I mean, I don't know that he's gonna buy gold, but otherwise the mint was a little silly. Unless he was out of actions last time. That's possible too. I didn't really count up the actions, so if he was out of actions, then the mint still makes sense for trashing. But yeah. Otherwise, you don't really want those. Okay. Then he prints like 3 golds next turn and then goes down on stuff. I mean, he's not going to buy green here until there's a emergency. So an emergency, like a clear win available. So he'll just yeah, I want a witch. Why not? Well, probably the reason is it's not very good. Throne Room is a cool card. And it's really nice with, say, a workshop. We have had 3 good Throne Room boards. I mean, the place where Throne Room sucks. I mean, it's a really good card. The place where it sucks is in, like, a single terminal kind of deck. Then it's not very good. More golds. Does he have more draw? He has minstrels. Now he's like 14. That's a lot of money. Stef gains a hunting party. Lots of hunting parties. Okay, so he could probably end it on his next turn. I was gonna like skip playing the curses so that I would be ending the curse thing, right? Like let him play, but he could always just not play the witch. So what I would have to do, this is really stupid, but what I would have to do to win here is like workshop for workshops and empty the minstrels, the throne rooms, and the curses, right? Um, and buy a duchy and trash all the curses I have, probably, right? So that seems impossible. But that would be the only way to do it, right? It's just not a thing. Hey, look at this stuff. I like all of these cards. Well, we'd have to throne this thing. I think Stef can end it on his turn. I mean, I know Stef can end it on his turn. Okay. Throne. Is this my last one? I guess so. I can't ever keep track of this stuff. So this is so stupid. This is just like committing suicide. Because he can empty the minstrels on his turn. If I even touch any of this stuff. Well, he can empty it anyway, right? If I had about a million more cards that drew, then that would be a thing. To just go through the workshops. This is stupid. I could get a nomad camp and have $7. I expect he just ends it on his turn really easily. I mean, I needed him to have like a dead turn here and then me get to do a bunch of cool stuff. I guess if that's what I have to hope for anyway, then that's fine what I did. I'm sure if that happened, Stef would be not happy. But it's like borderline impossible, although this is promising as far as it goes. This top of the deck, at least. Of course, he's drawing past all that stuff, so I think he's okay. Because he can buy like 2 provinces. I had to have him totally stall. Because this hand is probably good enough for me to have ended it. He'd gotten 0 things. He has to buy Duchy, Trash Curse, or buy Province. Or, Duchy State. Those things. I probably should have resigned this, but I guess his deck was a lot better than mine. But my deck wasn't good, but it wasn't so bad that it couldn't threaten some 3 piles on the off chance he has a dead turn. So I think it was worth it to give myself a chance on this draw here. Although obviously it's a really unlikely outcome. I just it was possible, so 3 if he drew 3 golds and 2 nomad camps, 3 golds and a chapel, nomad camp, mint. He had some dead cards, way more non-dead cards. He still has another throne room. Maybe not. Well, I'm not sure. He gets one more. So I would think he could gain 2 wandering minstrels. Maybe he doesn't have that much money. Sure seems like he would, but who knows? Oh, he doesn't have enough. Oh, well, he can still get a bunch of points. But I guess it gives me another shot at him drawing a dead turn. Doesn't give me another shot at winning, really, or at winning this next turn, but I don't even know if I can get to 8. Maybe with nomad camps. Yeah. He'll still be just way ahead. He does have a throne room in his hand, but he doesn't have the workshop. So the workshop's sitting on top of his deck. No, he has the workshop now. Right? Oh, he does have the workshop now. But he must not be able to buy... He would need 13, I guess, dollars. Because he can chapel some. Well, depending on how many curses he has in hand, actually. He can't have more than 2. There go those. Maybe you want to save your... I don't know. You would have only needed $12 then. Right, okay. Yeah, so not enough, because he would have had $2 less on the... on the whatever it's called. $2 less from the nomad camp, so he would have only had $10 and the buys, so he couldn't have done it. Okay, so what can I do? So I have the workshops. I don't have $8. I can trash 2 curses. So my deck looks a lot like my deck looked like last turn, only with fortresses now. There doesn't seem to be a way to get $14. Maybe he could have done it on estates, actually. If he had throne room the workshop for estates, or not trash the workshop, but gained an estate. Oh yeah, he could have won last turn. He did misplay it. He could have workshopped. He had plenty of actions, right? So he could have workshopped for an estate, and then chapeled these. Well, that doesn't even matter. He could have workshopped an estate and bought estates. Yeah, he did have an auto win. I wasn't even looking at the estates. Which means I should look at the estates now. So if I gain 4 estates, I can buy 3, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. What did I play last time? Well, I might be able to buy 3 estates. That seems like a possibility. Well, let's do this. We're gonna need the draw. Okay. Yeah, he still had a win on his turn. Okay. We have to somehow get back to our money. Right? That's the problem here. We have to draw the silver and the copper off of this stuff. Because I only have one more. Well, then we want to draw the fortresses because the silver and the copper are in here. So we have to get... Oh my gosh. We have to... Well, I should think about whether a throned market is as good as a... No. But I should think about whether a nomad camp does something for me. No. Alright, I thought about it. So I have to draw the silver here off the honey party wit. It doesn't matter what order I play these. So if the silver is the... I think I play the market first, right? Doesn't matter. I don't think there's a way of knowing, is there? Nope. Alright, well. Oh my gosh. Poor Stef. Oh, I don't have the buys. Alright, well I thought I was gonna beat him. Because I think I did get the money, but of course it doesn't matter because I can't buy 3 estates. I don't have 3 buys. So, okay, well. Anyway, this doesn't cut it. I mean, I can get all but one of them, but that's not enough. So he definitely has to have an entirely dead turn, right? Like this is... totally stupid. Well, it looks like I should have rushed the estates. Oh. Wow. Alright, never mind. He didn't have an auto win. I'm just stupid. What do I do here? So I have to get... Again, I have to try and do the estates, but... Or the... Now I could do the minstrels also, I think. If I can afford a duchy. This is terrifying. Okay, well... What's better to do, would I rather draw at random, or would I rather draw off the hunting party? Of course, with the hunting party, if I play the witch, there's some chance I get to throw the hunting party as well. I should clarify what I'm asking here. I can either throne the hunting party or the witch, but I can't do both unless I throw the witch first, in which case I might not. And I have a lot of garbage, so it seems like I probably want to throw the hunting party. And hope for the best. Okay. This is something. It's not enough, though. Right, I could workshop a nomad camp and then fortress and then... Yeah, it's just not... I think I just play one fortress, right? Do I have more nomad camps? There's the market. I have more hunting parties, right? Okay, let's do this. So if I draw another... Oof. Oh, I just win. Don't I? Because I can throw in the workshop, draw this other workshop. Play Nomad Camp. Buy 2 of them. Oh. Yeah. I shouldn't have said very unlikely because it sure is happening. That's really rough for him, but that is how the game goes. Wow, I was really, really lucky. Very, very, really, extremely lucky. But I guess that's a lesson in not resigning. I don't know. Alright, this is my last first player start. There's no extra gains here except for Jester and Noble Brigand, but there's some trashing in Doctor, and I like an engine here. Which plays a lot of Jesters and plays a lot of Catacombs and Peddlers and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to open Doctor and hope I hit one of the things. Do you want to get rid of that yet? Or ever? Okay, I think you keep it. We'll see if Stef has better luck. He does. Hooray. Maybe that should be a watchtower. I'm not sure. This is actually going to be probably an advisor, maybe a throne room. I have a lot of coppers in my hand. I don't remember which one I had on my first shuffle. Was it the Overgrown Estate or the Hovel? I mean, if this can be believed, it must have been the Overgrown Estate. But I don't know if this can actually be believed. Well, let's try the Overgrown Estate. This looks pretty good. We'll just try Peddlers and throne rooms and stuff. Which do we want at this point? Probably a throne room. How many cards will they have? I'm not even sure. So I can name copper here and be guaranteed to hit 1, thing. Got a couple. I'm almost ready for just more throne rooms. Just forget about the advisors. That's where I'm headed, I think. My action density's high enough. High enough and should be getting higher. So this may just be another jester for me. Oh yeah, I forgot I was going to make that shuffle. I may get to play Doctor twice. That's okay. I'll take that. He can have that. At some point I would like a Catacombs. I don't know if it's now or later. Probably it's later. And it's just Jesters for now. This will be another Vagrant. I guess Doctor. He still doesn't have a Jester. Now he'll get a Jester, I think. Let's name Copper. Let's name Hovel. I think. Well, I've trashed like 4 coppers. Oh, I think that is all my coppers. That aren't in my hand, at least. Okay, that's good. Let's get the Vagrant. Let's play this. Okay. I think I just want to play a million. Well, I can. These are like all coppers. Or mostly coppers. Actually, they're mostly Vagrants. What is there's a Vagrant, Throne Room. There's some coppers. Let's keep all this stuff. Let's just play 3 Jesters. And then more Throne Rooms. Throne Room Catacombs. I like Throne Room a lot here. Maybe Catacombs would have been better. Hovel, the totally jester-proof card. And as I give him copper, yeah. So that's 4. Maybe I'll get my 6-0 on Stef. I don't think so, but rough luck. Alright, no dance. There's no draw here. This is a really weak board, actually. It's really weird. Like, you have to believe you can do better than just, like, counterfeit money, but what do you do? Wow. I mean, if you just buy a lot of treasure, you can still fight the fairgrounds person. I think, as long as you get a variety of the treasure. You start with shelters. So you probably want fairgrounds, but you really just want to use the treasures. I mean, you can get a fishing village because who cares? It's not as good as silver, but it's okay. You can get the bazaar. You can get the counterfeit and the cash. It's maybe the cash late. You can get the cash late. So that's 4. You already start with 4 uniques, so you're already at 8. You can get these, obviously. So you can get to 15. I don't even know, like, if talisman is ever better than silver to get multiple fishing villages. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense to go for a throne room scheme thing just to play bazaars every turn. Obviously, that's just generating money. I mean, all you can do here is generate money. The only good thing about that is the talisman maybe is okay. Like, maybe getting multiple silvers is not the worst thing here. But I don't really like it, I don't think. He might go for it, and then we'll find out a little bit about it. Nope. We sure won't. He gets a counterfeit here. Yeah. This really looks like just like a not very exciting board. Just because you don't have to work very hard to even get to 10-point fairgrounds, and that is good enough to make you competitive on it as a province person. He might buy 2 things here. I'm going to take a gold. I don't actually know how well exactly, when you're just playing pure money, how many counterfeits you want versus golds. I suspect you might want more than 1, so that misses. He's going to be in a position to get better pit. I guess this is just an odd board. We'll go for a second counterfeit. I'll take a province. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 uniques. I'm not sure. I think heavy counterfeit, you kind of want to angle towards a fairgrounds thing. I have no clue. If I get 5 again, I'll buy a Bazaar, but... He didn't trash his hovel just because of the... So now he is trashing the hovel. One, two, I guess if you get a duchy, you don't need the hovel to have fairgrounds. So he does a cash here before the shuffle. That's probably okay. I think I'll just go for the province. Now you just like hope your counterfeits line up with golds. Probably. So I don't know that the game will last that long. But will an estate really help me? I'm thinking about a fishing village is the only thing I'm thinking about. We'll put one in. But why not? Oh, I guess that upped my... whatever these things are. Fairgrounds. I'm gonna have 10 here so I can do province estate, I think. I don't know what he probably has more than 2. He's just wondering if he can. I could double duchy. I'm not going to do that. He could win. I mean, he could counterfeit a gold like I just did and get the yeah, or have enough for 2 provinces. That's a lot of money. That's pretty funny. Okay, so that board was pretty ridiculous. Stef got a double province hand on that game. There are a lot of people in Outpost. Alright, we got a... Well, at least there was Ambassador I saw. I don't know if... No, it's gotta be him. Okay. I was gonna ask just to check, because I didn't want to quit if he was... if we didn't have to, but... This one looked like a good throne room board again. Or good 4th throne room. Resign. I tried. This website. Oh, great. I'm stuck. Okay. Fun times. No, not all. Probably it's not case sensitive, but that irked me for some reason. Maybe it got confused. We both resigned too close to the same time. Okay, this is our fourth try. Fourth try, fifth try. This is big. You play counts the room into goons. But we don't. There's no trashing, but I think you still do that. I don't know though, actually. Well, there was trade route, wasn't there? Seems like you have to try for it. This looks miserable. This is governor into possession. Okay, so I guess you open lookout jack of all trades, like right? That's just what you do, and you try and get governor possession going before them. I don't know what you do on a 4, if you do another jack or if you just get a silver. I think it's probably a little early for throwing him. Maybe a second lookout. But do I discard this? I might draw the lookout dead. I'm not going to get any more money out of it. I will cycle slightly. Let's try it. Okay. And I'm not going to buy a beggar. No beggar. Completely making your deck garbage will not defend against the possession here. Mostly because it won't defend against just straight up losing to a person who buys governors. I'm not sure about the second lookout. So maybe a cut purse. Cut purse could be nice. Could also be really pointless. Yeah, hopefully I reveal a silver. That's the dream. Probably he has 5 here, yeah, governor. Nope. Look at that. The dream is alive. So I have no complaints so far with my shuffles. I don't know about his. I can't watch them, obviously. I don't know when you buy the potion. Pretty soon. No, my governor. Well, there's no point to playing this unless he draws a card. Well, there's still no point to playing it. If there's one thing everybody loves, it's Governor of Possession. I guess I'll trash this copper. He must have a jack in hand. I could have trashed the potion for a, or the, whatever this card is, the lookout for a potion. That wouldn't have been totally crazy. I don't think he'll trash his other lookout yet. Maybe though. That's what he's thinking about. It's still decent governor fodder, and then also defensive trashing into throne room or potion. most likely potion, or not potion. Sorry, throne room. So okay. Let's see what we get here. That didn't really pan out. Do I even want a gold? Probably not. Let's get one anyway. Most likely that gold is awful. Actually, yeah, it's gotta be, right? Like, you ever gain a gold, it's bad. Because then they can remodel province. Like, Stef's goal now at this point will be never to gain a gold, right? And then I can never get provinces with his, or I can't remodel provinces with his deck. Contrast that with what I just did as a moron, and you'll see the difference, which is that he can gain provinces with my deck really easily, and I can't. So that is a thing. Probably buys a potion, or governor. I don't know. You can just start trying to buy provinces now, but you'll lose. You will lose. Not him. I'm not saying he would do that. A hypothetical person who did that. It might have been worth it to do silver into potion or throne room. I don't really know. I can only guess he's considering between governor and potion. So he did the governor, which is okay. He probably just trashes. Well, he might do silver in a throne room or potion. Most likely one of those things. I don't even know if I want to play the jack. I could have got rid of my gold there. I could have gone province right then. That's one thing I could have and did not do. Anyway, I need to get rid of the gold. I did talk about it like it was the end of the world, and obviously I can trash the gold myself. But sometimes I'm an idiot, so you've got to bear that in mind. I'm using the word sometimes a little inaccurately when I mean to say I'm usually an idiot. Now Stef has a gold. He probably needed the gold just to be able to afford a possession. He got rid of his gold. Maybe he didn't need it to buy a possession. Must not. He must have 3 silvers still. And then some. Well, 1. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty well just totally screwed. So this is enough to get a province. And I can also get a merchant ship. No, I can get a province and a nobles. No wait, nobles is just as garbage, right? Cause shoot, I could get a prince. That seems, I don't know. Yeah, nobles is just as bad because he can turn stuff into maybe I get a beggar. That doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna get a beggar. There aren't any good finds. I could just get a duchy. Most likely, I'm letting him gain a bunch of... He just had to have all his silvers in hand. That's infuriating. Fortunately, I don't have a gold anymore. As long as they're like any 3 costs in his deck, it's like a duchy printing machine. Boom. He's cut burst. Now we play these until we draw our... Yeah, he's gonna double possess me. I think he... I guess he's just gonna buy a province with my deck a couple times. It's pretty much all you need to do. He can gain some duchies as well. There's not a lot else you need to worry yourself over trying to do. You can't really pin them here because there's no discarding. He must have drawn 3 good things. Well, 3 okay things. I don't know how you balance. Well, I assume you just don't get any if you're him. Just run out the duchies. Buying provinces. His deck probably doesn't have enough money for me to do anything with it except gain nobles, which he can then change into provinces. Yeah, it feels like he built into this a little bit better with the 2 lookouts. I mean, obviously he was a turn ahead of me here and has a little bit more control. He can he can get rid of all his useful stuff right now. This isn't doing anything for me. I can't make my hand bad enough that he doesn't draw it, so I might as well get a duchy out of it. I can't get rid of enough cash that there's not. I have this cut purse, so he's going to be able to buy provinces and things. He still has a silver, which is something. He has a silver and a lookout. Probably I should have got a throner instead of the duchy, but he can buy the rest of the duchies here between my hand and whatever he has in his hand. Well, over the course of 2 turns, easy. So the duchies will be gone. And then maybe he, well, I don't know. Maybe he empties the estates next. He could do that. The coppers will always be around, so he can empty. He can probably, well, if he wants to buy a province, he can't just get all the duchies. But he could get 2 duchies and an estate. Well, no. I don't know. He can get a couple duchies. He can get 3 duchies. And then the next time he double possesses me, tries to run out the estates. 2 duchies this turn, 2 duchies the next turn. When do the trash things actually go back into my deck? Oh yeah, right at the end here. So he could pile out the duchies. and get like 3 or 4 estates. 2 estates. I'm just making up numbers. He could get 2 estates. Yeah, there's an unfortunate interface choice here in that you should be able to make all your decisions while he's playing my deck, knowing what is in his hand, so he can see if he'll be able to remodel stuff in his hand profitably. Well, he has to trash the stuff in his hand, but he wants to know what it is before he makes that choice. I think they're kind of horrible, but I like governor possession games a little bit. If nothing else, for the sheer confusion of it all. He can probably empty the nobles over the course of a couple turns, though that's most too much risk, I think. He can buy possession with my hand too. That might be the best thing to buy, so we can get like 4 possession turns. Yeah, if you know you're gonna have, say, 4 possession turns on them, you might be able to empty. You can make a rush on either the estates or the nobles. So he is getting nobles. I guess he's totally crapping his deck out. I can remodel the nobles into stuff. So unless he's piling out, this seems a little risky. But he knows what his hand is now, so he can plan a little bit. I mean, if he's trashing 3 of his governors so that he only has 2 left. Yeah, it looks like he's trying to empty it all right now. The only thing he's doing is making it possible for me to get provinces on his turn. Unless he gets rid of the rest of his governors right now, which is not impossible. I guess he's emptying the piles now.